Hello, Dr. Gorman. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, Javi. How are you doing this morning?
Pretty good, thank you. So you have information for us here for Grand Rapids Public Schools. What do you have for us today?
Absolutely. So I'm going to take this time this morning to do two things, one of which is to address all of the frequently asked questions that we've had in the school district over the last few weeks. And then we're going to transition into what does Monday morning look like for our students. So let's start off with our first frequently asked question. We've been getting lots of questions. Is distance learning mandatory? Yes, it is absolutely mandatory. We are expecting all students to log in on Monday morning. Many students have had the opportunity to log in today, and some will have the opportunity to log in tomorrow. This is what we're calling our soft launch. So many students have gotten technology. Some students have technology at home. They're already logging in and getting connected with their teachers. But our expectation is when you wake up Monday morning, get logged in and get ready to go. When is the last day for seniors? This is a question we've been getting a lot as well. So there are actually two pathways for seniors. One of which is for seniors who are on track. So for those seniors who are on track, your last day will be Friday, May 8th. And for the seniors who are off track and need a little more time, their final day will be Wednesday, June 3. And so that you know your status, seniors, 2 letters have gone out from my office this week, one of which talks about credit requirements in the state of Michigan and these 2 particular dates. And then the other is a more individualized letter that tells you about your current status. So please be on the lookout for those. Grading. Grading for all students during this very difficult time is based on a credit, no credit basis. So therefore, students, on your report cards, you will receive credit or no credit. In order to receive credit, you will have to ensure that you log in every day, that you participate, that you complete your studies just like you would in the classroom, only from a distance learning perspective. So again, grading is based on credit or no credit. How many devices will each family get? So there'll be 1 device for every 2 children, and that's based on grade level. Some students in K1, of course, will have the tablets, and then in 2 through 12, we will have the Chromebooks. We are proud to say that after 3 days of technology distribution, we have distributed over 3,000 devices, and we still have 2 more days to get those devices out to our families. So we've gotten a couple of calls about folks who say, well, we haven't gotten letters, or we've misplaced our letters. If that's the case, please call the 301-1111 number or email us at communications@grps.org. If you moved, I'm sorry, we had no way to get that to you. Again, please follow up at this number, the 301-1111, or at communications@grps.org. We will get your code, we'll get you what you need, and we will get you on the pathway to success. Let's move over here really quickly. So when is graduation? This is a question that we hear about as well. This is still to be determined. We are waiting on Governor Whitmer's executive order. And so once we receive that, we're hoping that that comes down the pike relatively quickly, end of the month, beginning of May. We'll be able to give you more specifics on that. We're looking at doing one of 2 formats right now. A formal graduation ceremony, that's what we're all hopeful we can do. Of course, with social distancing requirements, that may be challenging. And then secondly, a virtual graduation. And if we have to do a virtual graduation, it is going to be a very beautiful ceremony. We'll figure out how to do it. It'll be very professionally done. And then after that, I'm hopeful if we have to go down the vertical route, toward the end of the summer, we will have something maybe a little smaller with your principals so that you get a chance to connect with the folks in your senior class again. We really want to have closure. Summer school. So summer school, there are going to be one of 3 options, just based on what we know now. One of which is virtual summer school, where you would have the devices that you're currently using to engage in summer programming. Secondly, would be a hybrid model. Maybe there will be opportunities for face-to-face learning, as well as opportunities for virtual learning. And then lastly, I'm hopeful that we all get there because we miss all of you, your teachers miss you. I hope we get to face-to-face. But we have to be realistic during this time that it's probably going to be one of these 3 options. Theme selections. So the round 2 selections will go out before the end of April, and then the round 3 selections will open on May 1. So if you're wondering about how this process is going, if you've applied for theme schools, round 2 selections will go out before the end of April, and then round 3 will open on May 1. Getting lots of questions about these forms, work permits, transcripts, DHHS forms. This is what you can do to get these forms. Email enrollment@grps.org to request work permits, transcripts, and DHHS forms. Okay? Food sites. Lastly, we've reduced one of our food sites at Hope Academy. These are the ones we have remaining: Ottawa Hills, Sibley, City High, San Juan Diego. We're potentially adding a new food site next week. The days and times have not changed: Mondays and Thursdays from 11:30 until 12:30 p.m. Javier, John, before I transition to what do we do on Monday, is there anything I've forgotten or that we need clarification on?
I think you got it.
Got it, John, Javi? Good?
Yep.
Okay, let's transition here to what do students do on Monday? And I am throwing a tremendous amount of information at you today, which can all be accessed here. grps.org/coronavirus. grps.org/coronavirus. You can get all of our information on that particular site. But let me walk you through this very quickly. To access Seesaw, that's the pre-K-5 learning platform, you go to your web browser, you type app.seesaw.me, or you can download and log into your Seesaw class app. Many students have already done this. All students will sign in with their Google account. And I want to discuss this really quickly. Many students may have forgotten these. Don't worry about it, families. We've put that information in the mail to you. If you do not get it in a timely manner, please call us at 301-1111 or at the communications@grps.org website. Next up, for our secondary students, 6 through 12, you go to your web browser, you type classroom.google.com, and then all students will sign in through their Google accounts. All right, so that's Monday morning. Monday morning, I expect everyone to be ready to learn. Please be patient with us. We'll have lots of internet traffic on Monday morning. We're really excited about it. Our students have had professional learning this week. We've been boxing up devices and distributing devices. We appreciate your patience. John and Javi, anything else about this piece or any FAQ information that we should still address?
Just add that the mailing with the student account as well as the password, that also includes step-by-step instructions that are even more detailed than what were shared there. Those instructions are also available on the grps.org/coronavirus website. And Javi, if you want to move in here, go to our grps.org. Right at the top there's coronavirus resources. You can either click read more, or over under quick links, you have the coronavirus here. You click that. Here's the main page, gives some high-level information. You scroll down, and here's all the information you need. So parents, if you want to know the continuity of learning plan, including the one-pager that was mailed home, here's the login guide that was just mailed. Those are all available right there. You can also look at the district's most recent communications. Here's Dr. Gorman's last video. We'll have this video up shortly. Here's the student Google email access letter. There's the login guide again. Here's the GRPS staff help and support communication and other communications that went out, including the senior updates. Other important things, internet resources. Here's if individuals have not already attempted to secure some free internet from Comcast or AT&T, there's information there. You've got the meal sites that are outlined right here. And then a lot of those frequently asked questions that Dr. Gorman just went through, every one of them is listed here on our website. We are constantly updating this, so you should look for additional updates. But a ton of information is here. You also actually have some other additional resources that are put out by many of our community partners. So take a minute, go to grps.org/coronavirus, or you just go to grps.org and you click those quick links or the coronavirus resources.
All right, thank you, John Helmholtz. Any final words, Dr. Gorman?
Just a couple really quickly. We're getting lots of calls to our call center. We've added additional staff to help with that process, both English-speaking and Spanish-speaking staff. So we're here to help. Thank you for being patient this week. And a quick shout out to Mr. MP and Miss Van Hecken. Those are my two kids' teachers. This morning I got an email about the Seesaw platform. I'm loving that I can experience this as a parent as well. So team, thank you so much. We really appreciate you. We'll see you first thing Monday morning. Thank you.